check. Finance got me in a trance, yeah. Yeah, and I love the way you dance, yeah. Daddy, it's in my blood, to be a gangster, to be a thug. Mister, I don't give a fuck, bitch, we made it out the mud. Blessings fall from above. I make $1 billion off a jug, middle finger to a judge, bitch. I had a grudge, bitch, I him a plug. No budge, added the tool, ask for wisdom, and my grandma Grace, she dropped me down some jewels. Take a mile in my shoes, persecutors that prosecute. Another word for a news, another diabolic rule. Lawsuits to dispute, but I do not compute. I am immune to that orange jogging suit. I take a knee, I won't salute. I'm living proof, bear fruit for my roots. Supply truths to my troops. Business suits and combat boots. I'm really wealthy, I'm living healthy. You cannot compel me, sell me, derail me, or jail me, or hail me. You cannot expel me. Word to Machiavelli.
Check. Yeah.
That's my bloodline, worldwide bloodline, my bloodline, supplies for my bloodline, supplies for my bloodline.
I can hear Henry outside right now. Yikes. It's alright though. Every day I be making boss moves. Now you know I'm moving.
Yeah, all right, we back. Play T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Doing it really big. Yeah, we got a really great show tonight. I'm going to remind you who our guest is tonight. Some are returning guests. We're really happy about that, and some are brand new with us tonight. So I'm going to remind you in just a minute who's joining us if you don't already know. But I want to take this time right now to say thank you to the people out there in the world for sending us links to the stuff that's going on. Whether y'all hitting us up on Facebook Messenger, you know, y'all calling us up, y'all emailing us, y'all tagging us and everything. And we appreciate it, and I bring this stuff up, and I just can't make it up. I just really can't. Y'all heard what happened in Australia? Wow. Asian woman in Australia went to the hospital to get her tonsils removed, right? Had the tonsils removed, went home, rest, woke up the next day to take a shower. She had a job interview. She started to sing in the shower. She woke up with an Irish accent. Irish, and she's Asian. Turns out that's a real deal. It's called FAS, Foreign Accent Syndrome. That can happen to you. It's caused by neurological stress or physical stress. So, you know what I mean? So when they was taking her tonsils out, whatever was on her mind, it was deep because it changed her whole. She don't even talk the same. She's Asian and she talks Irish. That's that. I can't.
Heard of that, but
FAS. Look it up. I can't make it up. Foreign accent syndrome. You know what I mean? Look it up. FAS, baby. Oh, my man, Jalen Rose, he came out. Y'all know they picked a roster for the Olympics, Miles. And every one of the guys are original brothers except for one, Kevin Love. You know, and so Jalen Rose, the former Michigan Wolverine standout. No, he ain't a champ at all. He got knocked out the Eastern Conference Finals. Thank you. Thank you. See, DJ be at my baby knowing them. He be knowing them sports. Yeah, he's still part of the 5-5. Thank you. But he came out against the NBA. He said the NBA was scared to send an all-black team to the Olympics. But Jalen Rose, you forget when they won the gold, that was an all-black team. He's saying they're using Kevin Love as a token white guy on the squad. But no, Jalen, that's marketing. You know, he got the mental health stuff going on. Wake up, Jalen. You trying to come up with some sound bites, man. He must be maneuvering. He must got a podcast of his own coming up. I just can't make it up, man. Well, we got a really great show tonight. I'm going to remind y'all right now who's on board the show. We got a returning guest that's been down with us for quite some time right now. Very talented artist. He got a bevy of books that's out right now on the market. Very intriguing books, exciting. You know, you want to read this stuff. I remember the stuff like Cheddar Boys. Which I remember that.
no.
Huh?
No.
You don't remember?
Euphoria.
Euphoria? Blue Euphoria? Yeah.
Blue Euphoria.
Yeah.
Switch.
Huh?
Beta
Beta Switch? Yeah, y'all remember it? I got Mr. Tito and Bradley in the house tonight. Yeah, he's got a new offering. He's got a new book with a great new concept to it. It's called The Vault. We're going to chop it up with him. We got a dope artist in the place, too. Cuddy just came through the door. Glad he's here. We'll be back in a minute. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Well, we don't have to fight there because that's what I know your name as.
That been with them the day that. If you can give me a call back, 623.
I keep a smile and keep the pain away. Lord, I know I pray for better days. I keep my head up in the black truck. I ain't with all of that talking, she like a mad truck. I just really want today to go a different way. Between there be a male, take it to the grave, y'all. I miss the homie, bro, why you ain't call me, bro? When we came with the 40 on me, put it on the floor. Niggas wanted me dead, say that I killed my own man. That's against all the codes and I can't see me going. So timber, can you see? see just what they doing all for you. And I've been telling them I'm not the one, so do what you gon' do. And I miss those better days, better days. I keep a smile to keep the pain away. I know I ready for better days. I keep my head up in the black truck. I ain't with all of that talking shit like a matchup.
Hello.
Hey boy, KO boy on GD it's boy, this nigga got me fucked up, man. Man, bro, just pull up on me, bro. I can't say too much on the phone.
Grab the chopper. Where you at, bro? Where you at?
Get on my knees and pray. Hopefully things change. Had a talk with Allah. I pray for better days. Did a lot, cause I woke up today. But somebody gon' die if they fuck with me today. I suffer from anxiety, don't lie to me. I get aggressive when I'm mad, get these demons out of me. So tired of pussy niggas trying me. M&P, Smith and Wesson on the side of me, now it's on the side. Where I come from, it get dangerous. I'll catch you like and leave you lame. Do you really know what pain is? I seen some niggas ain't make it past a kid.
I keep a smile and keep the pain away. I know I ready for better days. I keep my head up in the black truck. I ain't with all of that talking shit like a matchup.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Hey, Cuddy. I just woke up out my sleep. And something told
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, check. Mic check. Mic check.
And this how you feel. So this how it's gotta be.
Look, I don't care about what y'all say. Your opinion don't make my way. Little dummy can't state my case. Marathon, you can't run my race. Y'all better stay in your place. I don't care about saving face. Steal your face, I'ma catch this fate. I ain't never ever gonna be fake. God with me, that's amazing grace. I ain't never ever breaking faith. Social distance, I'ma play it safe. Lame goofy can't knock my taste. Broke sucker can't tie my lace. Y'all better move out today. Ballin' hard on my worst days. Y'all better stay.
Yeah, all right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah, doing it really, really, really big. And yo,
They real, you know.
what's that?
They real uneasy after that week off. We gotta get.
Yeah, we gotta get that energy back up, baby.
I need a week off.
That Rick Ross week, that Rick Ross event knocked the energy out of it. Yeah, that was a great event. We caught up with Ray Jr. at the Legit Paper, the movie release. You know, that was it's a hot movie. It's real violent. It's real violent. You know, Ray Jr. straight gangster. Now he knocking him off. Tito, you know what I mean? He coming for your action in the books, G.
He didn't invite me to that joint. I didn't even go.
You didn't go? Why you didn't go?
I had a show at the same time.
Oh, okay, that explains it. It was a great event. It was Ray Jr. He brings him out. Yeah, he brings him out, man. He brought him out. Rick Ross was in the house.
All white on him.
Yeah. Oh, after the event you came through. Yeah, you said you came through the event after that. Yeah. They seen you. You was all over, baby. Look, I seen people live. Hollywood, they go Hollywood Chuck. You know what I mean? For real though, it was dope. You know, he had Rick Ross down there. Rick Ross, he seen us and saluted us out. So big shout out to Maybach Music Group. We got with his homeboy Slab. Big shout out to Slab. Got with Lazy and all them. So you know the footage and the videos. I mean, and the photos is up. The videos is coming. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. But right now, like I said at the onset of the show, I'm right here with a talented, dope artist right here, my man Cuddy.
2T the label, man.
2T the label right here. Now, you about to open up the set with a joint right here. What's the name of it?
This right here is Live My Own Life. You got to live your own life, nobody else.
Live my own life. You got to live your own life, nobody else. Yeah, is that a response to somebody trying to impede in your progress?
That, yeah.
Yeah?
The song's called Live My Own Life.
Okay. Who made the beat?
DJ Rod Productions.
We queued up. Give it up right now. Cuddy!
2T the label, man. Live my own life.
Nobody else like but yours, you hear me?
2T the label. I live my own life. Don't nobody know the song, guys. Wrote in my head and in my own mind. Baby, cause I live my own life. I live my own life. Don't nobody know the song, guys. Wrote in my head and in my own mind. Baby, cause I live my own life. It's like I'm writing the book, fighting this hook. So tired, I've been fighting the push. Step right with the foot. I'm seeing that I'm reaching the goals. I'm deep in the soul. I'm singing what I preach in is cold. I'm heating the stove. And now and never stop until I die. Motivated with ambition in my eye. Before you start, you gotta try. Keep a promise that you always live your life. I live my own life. Don't nobody know the song, guys. Wrote in my head and in my own mind. Baby, cause I live my own life.
Let nobody else like but yours.
I live my own life. Don't nobody know the song, guys. Wrote in my head and in my own mind.
Switch it up a little bit, I'll say.
Baby, cause I live my own life. Manipulated as a kid, I'm on my body, don't get tired, I'm moving silence, all on pilot, flying solo, Puerto Rico, que tú dices, no entiendo, cocaína, bienvenido, dame cuatro, porque eso, mi dinero, love my shorty, she's a freak, I say it probably, scream my name, I say it loud and keep it running, candy money, say she love, blowing kisses while we on the FaceTime, in my lane, can't complain, cause I need you in my life, I live my own life. Don't nobody know the song, guys. Wrote in my head and in my own mind. Baby, cause I live my own life. I live my own life. Don't nobody know the song, guys. Wrote in my head and in my own mind. Baby, cause I live my own life. Everywhere I go, I live my own life. I had to work it out the money, be my own guy. So let me tell you for the one night that I live my own life. Yeah. So to the left. Hashtag aggressive.
Yeah, I told y'all that was dope, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, live your own life, boy. Somebody gonna be having you live their life, you know,
Swear to God.
in that penitentiary or something like that. We'll be back in a minute. Play it, T. That's me, Hollywood in the hood.
No power, all these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power, all these plugs, lost power, all these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power.
Yeah, I'm dressing my life, no stressing my life from the L's I rose. Yeah, make the rest of my life the best of my life. I feel won't fold. Yeah, but I'm rolling the dice. I'm sharp like a knife. I'm cutting it close. Yeah, I'm in love with self. I paid the price, boy. I am a goat. And you was a boat. One of all time, my Uncle Tom. Yeah, you a waste of time. You a waste of mine. You a busting on rhymes. Yeah, with no accountability. You got lame chemistry. Open the cane industry. We got our own facility. I'm getting a check off the remedy. You need to check this ability. You cannot fuck with my synergy. Matter of fact, fuck all my enemies. You weak mentally, pinch, female tendency. Clone, no identity. I grow just like a dispensary. I make the whole world remember me. I articulate contact with density. This that true authenticity. You talking about plugs when you mention me. I captured like earth that was alkaline. I made my whole neighborhood patronize. I put it on neighborhood, I'm a rise. Tupac vibe, that's what Terry got. Plugs, no power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power? All these plugs lost power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power? Plugs, no power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power? All these plugs lost power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power? Look, he not the plug. She not the plug. You not the plug. You is on drugs. Yeah, bum ass don't make no money. Used to bees don't make no honey. Guess the year a little late, dummy. Broke as a joke, thinking everything funny. Cut. Plug no power. Bark for an hour, you really a coward. Yeah. Big pussy, little bitch, a Dina Howard. Yeah. Big city, I'm a big fish, and you'll get devoured. Yeah. When I'm sending shots, best believe ain't no happy hour. Plugs, no power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you
better have a strong, sturdy grip?
No power. All these plugs lost power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug with no power? Plugs, no power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power? All these plugs lost power. All these plugs, no power. How the fuck you claiming you the plug, but no power?
Yeah, all right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the Hood. Fortunately, I am a plug with some power. You know what I mean? It's going down right now. Thanks to the Coleman family. You know what I mean? Right here, author Tito M. Bradley.
Let's go.
Now, if y'all remember Tito is a longtime friend of ours. Came on, y'all remember Bait and Switch? Huh? I remember doing the viral. I remember Tito was in the streets looking cool. Like, he made you want to be an author if you wasn't one
Yes,
already.
sir.
It made you want to get the book. I'm telling you, because he's just such a cool guy and so natural at it. And I think you weren't even married at the time, Tito.
No, I wasn't.
You know, that's how we go back, baby. That's how we go
Yes,
back.
sir.
Wasn't even married yet. You know, now he has a loving, significant other. And then
Reciprocation was next.
Reciprocation, I'm missing one.
That's a suspense thriller.
That's a suspense thriller, Reciprocation?
Yeah, that was the third book.
Y'all remember that? Can we get a close? There we go. Yeah. We good? Yeah. Now, hold on. This was before
We Got Issues was the very first one.
Yeah, this was the very first book.
The very first book.
2008. Basically like a relationship guide.
Absolutely.
Did you catch a lot of flack for this?
No, actually everybody loved it because the way I wrote it was a conversation style. The book is called We Got Issues, a conversation about black love and relationships. So the book is not finger pointing. It's actually bringing up topics so that we can discuss them and come to a positive
that's masterful.
conclusion. Yeah.
That doing it like that from that perspective, you were able to help a lot of people get through some
Absolutely.
things.
And myself as well.
So it's therapeutic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hold on, because we're gonna get to your new book.
Okay.
But hold on. Did this ever come up in your marriage?
Actually, I wrote that probably 5 years. That was 2008. I got married in 2016.
Okay.
But some of the stuff was definitely applicable.
No, did you and your wife ever go back and revisit this?
In real life, yeah, but not in the book. Not in the book form.
Right,
but some of the stuff was definitely applicable because in writing the book, I interviewed a lot of married couples, and one of the questions I asked people was, "How were you prepared to be married?" And a lot of people said they weren't, and so that was something that we took serious. So we went to marriage counseling, which a lot of people don't. They think something is wrong
early on in your marriage.
But before
you even got married.
You go to marriage counseling and see what your pros and cons are, what you need to work on before you even get
that's
in.
love.
Right, absolutely.
Who got time to do something like that?
We all got the
time. Ring on yet.
Know what you're getting into. That's knowing what you get into, but that came from research.
We got a question.
Where you at? Well, you know what? Think of it
hold
like
on,
this.
Tito. We're going to
Go
pass the
ahead.
mic because I don't think everybody heard the question.
You know what? Now a lot of pastors don't want to marry you unless you have marriage counseling.
Exactly. Now, think about this. To get married, you need a license, right?
Man, I'm paying you. You just need to stand in front of us.
You need a
and say
license
it's
to get
good.
married, right? But all you do is pay $50, $60 to get your license. But to have a license for anything else, you got to take a test. Driver's license, to be a licensed nurse, to be a truck driver. To do anything else, you got to go take a class and prepare and pass a test to show that you know what you're doing before they let you loose. Before a marriage license is not required.
Let me ask you a real question. Early on, in the midst of getting worked up to get married with your lady, were you fearful that it was going to take away from your artistic and creativity?
Absolutely not. I remember telling her about Bait and Switch while I was writing it. And actually in the foreword, in the beginning of the book, she said, I could see that being a movie. I hadn't even wrote it yet. So that's the support I was getting while I was writing Bait and Switch, because that was my first novel. And I was like, it's going to be like this. Everything's going to be based in Cleveland. She was looking like, wow, I could see that being a movie. So from then on, you know, every book signed, every event she right there.
Wow. So what has been the constant? You done came with multiple books now.
The constant with all the books, all the novels, they are all based in Cleveland. Everything that happens in all my books are based in Cleveland. And I reference real people, real stars, real celebrities, real restaurants in the story.
Why has that been important to you in a constant in the books for you to represent Cleveland?
For one, I'm from Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland, EC, but you know, I represent the whole thing. But when I started reading when I was younger, the books were about New York, LA, Philadelphia, all these places, but I couldn't really relate because I didn't know the streets, I didn't know the lingo, I didn't know how it felt. So when I started writing books, I wanted people to come to Cleveland in real life.
That's
so when
real.
you read my book, you coming to Cleveland, you seeing, you know, where we eat, where we go to kick it at, the clubs, the real people.
Superior get
right, absolutely.
The
you want to get immersed.
Get mentioned.
Absolutely.
Okay.
King Kennedy is in there everywhere. Superior, East Cleveland, Lakewood. I'm all over the place in all the books. And actually, you know, people I run into, I put them in the book.
Because if East 40th ain't in it, ain't real. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say.
I just connected with your man, Cuddy. He just made the next book. Okay. He don't even know it, but that's how it happened. Like I meet people, I like their music or something.
It's organic like
and
that.
I put them in the just like that.
We talked about that before.
Absolutely.
So you just kept it the same way this whole time.
Well, you know, the stories change and the genres change, but the format is the same. Immerse Cleveland in it with real people, with real places, with a fictional story.
Well, I want to bring them up to date, Tito. You done came with another one.
Yes, sir.
You done came with the Vault. Now get this, though. This is a new concept breaking right here on playatshow.com, Hollywood in the Hood. This is a book. It's a work of art with 4 books in one.
Absolutely. 4 completely different genres.
You got urban fiction.
Yes, sir.
Suspense thriller.
Yes, sir.
Coming of age.
Yes, sir.
And romantic comedy concepts.
All in one book. It's never been done before. This is history. Y'all viewing history. You will see people doing it, but you'll see who. I did it first.
Okay,
who put this thing together?
Okay, hold on.
I did. That's who.
Well, you know what? This some people say, well, this like Master P and them when he was coming with the double albums back to back with everybody on the label, and they was like flooding the market. Like,
well,
what you got to say to people like, man, this could have been 4 different books?
Well, it could have been 4 different books, but it's a sampler of what I do. If you look at all of my other books, they're all different. Okay. You got a erotic novel, you got a suspense thriller, you got urban fiction, you got self-help. So I just did it all in one book.
And what was the reasoning? Why did you do that? To do that?
The reason it came about is when I'm at book signing, some people, they like urban fiction. but they might want to try
this
an
sounds
erotic.
like a hustler alert.
It's a hustler, but they don't want to buy 2
Hustler
books.
alert.
They might want, some people, they might like, suspense thrillers and not really like urban fiction that much. So what I did in this book, I gave a little bit of everything so you can buy it. And then if you like that, you can go back and get the, other books that I wrote with the whole,
Well, I tell you, it takes a lot of courage to want to switch up something on how you've been going at it for a while and now to come with a new concept. But I think that's still nonetheless ingenious because you're right. If somebody doesn't like suspense, urban fiction, they can go with the suspense thriller, or they can go with the coming of age or the romantic comedy, or they might get introduced to these other genres.
Absolutely.
And fall in love with you because you're so
absolutely
versatile.
And it didn't cost you much.
Yeah,
it didn't cost you much.
You got 4 books in one, baby.
I just want you to sample a little bit. Just taste it.
So help me with the word anthology. What does that mean?
Anthology is a book of stories.
A book? Okay,
a book of stories. A lot of times they're a book with different authors writing, but it's generally all the same genre.
Okay.
Or there's, like you have different authors, they are writing suspense thriller story. They might be different stories, but they're all the same.
Right.
Or romance anthology where they're
so that's
all
even
romance.
More genius now.
Absolutely. And I wrote every story. So some anthologies, they have different authors, which I have been a part of that as well.
Now, hold on. Let me ask you. That begs the question. Is any of it rushed?
Absolutely not. I don't rush. I'm self-published. I take my time. I do it.
Well, that was a bad question because you can't say it's rushed.
No.
How is it not rushed?
Because I write when I get ready. when you own everything, who telling me what to do?
Right.
I'm him. You know what I mean? I'm Bradley Publishing. So, I do it when I'm ready.
I got a question. Do you ever get people like, I don't really read books, but man, I read your book and I've been reading you ever since this bait switch?
Absolutely. I have people, that says, I don't really like that. And a lot of times the way I get people is I say, well, I open up a page and I say, just read, give me 2 sentences right here. And they, let me get that. Yeah, let me get that. I trap a lot of people like that, especially with Blue Euphoria. Blue Euphoria is an erotic novel and everybody like erotica, even if you say you don't. I know you do.
One more question.
Go ahead.
So you say real events, real stories, real people, so ain't nobody never came to you like, man, hold on, man, I don't like what you put in that book about me, man.
No. The stories are original.
The names change.
The stories are all original. Everything is.
I know it's about me, Tito.
Hey. No, it ain't about you. It's not about anyone specific. There are actually in the vault. It's a lot of my life story in the coming of age. It's based on a young guy growing up in East Cleveland. It starts in 1986 till he grow up, and his uncle trying to give him the game. His uncle is a drug addict, so he really don't want to listen to him. But his uncle was really telling him what he need.
Wow.
Keep him from doing a bunch of dumb shit. So it goes through his life. He goes to Shaw, like I went to Shaw. So all the little, from the age of 14 till adulthood, is a lot of, stuff that we experienced. And some of those things, came from my real life.
What did it take you a little bit extra long, extra bit of time to complete this, knowing that you have 4 different projects in one?
No, not really. I just take my time. I just do it. I write an outline and then I go according to my outline. When the story hits me, I write. When it leaves, I leave it alone. So.
He said that he wrote the book during this pandemic.
Yeah. We were talking candidly behind the scenes, and you said you wrote it during the pandemic, but you actually didn't put anything that you were dealing with in the pandemic in the books. Why not?
Well, through the pandemic, I started writing this at the end of 2019. That was going right into 2020 when, everything went crazy. We had, the pandemic, the election, the social injustice. And for me, writing was a way to escape. And that's what I do when I write, or when you do any form of entertainment, you're allowing people to leave their day-to-day life and immerse in something else. But what people don't understand, for the author, that's a way for me to escape as well. So I get to leave whatever is going on in the world and create an entirely different world for you to enjoy later.
Yeah. You know what? And that's the great thing about writing a book, you know, because you can, like, you're the author. You're knowing where you're going with it. It is exciting.
You can direct it to where you want to. And I didn't want to relive it. You know, 2020 is something nobody really wants to relive, or the injustice that took place. And, you know, there's a lot of chaos. You know, all my books have or a story, they have a purpose and a learning. You know what I'm saying? So
hold that thought, Tito.
Go ahead.
We're going to take a break and we'll be back in a minute. Tito Bradley, the vault.
It's Daddy. Yeah. I keep it a C-note, I plug with amigos, supplying the gringos. Keep it a G-note, kill everything, I call it a keto. PR with Cedo, trips on the CeeLo. Car got no keyhole, I just bought a speedboat. Bankroll on beast mode, I call that 10 Gino. I swear that they bitchy, they brothers with Nemo. I fuck you so good, can I be your hero? I just keep it 1,000, everything on me in style. Every day put on the crown, plug supply in the town. My little baby, she keep me around, and she be growing the pounds, and she be doing her rounds. St. Clair to South Miles, pushing the product, that's why she so cold. No misconduct, not selling the soul. Get it with family, that's all that you know. Split it with family, that's how that you go. Get on your grind and go get you some extras. I skate through your time with them sticks like I'm Gretzky. Baby so wet like she fell off a jet ski. Keep it 1,000, won't let it finesse. Yeah. Every day I be making boss moves. Now you know I'm a one out of two. Be with me and we make all the rules. Baby, you got some choices to choose. I'm the plug with a global demand. All your dreams I could make them expand. Risk it all and we taking a chance, but finance got me in a trance.
I think we should do that. That's not a bad idea. I think we gotta give them that because she's such a pretty girl.
I love the way you dance. Yeah, little waist man, you a whole coward. Get your weight up, get some power. Keep your eyes off the prize on my tower. Threw dirt on my name, but I still flower. And I made it out of the mud. Till I transform right to the plug. And I still just pull up and smug. Cheat me, I make you pay me in blood. Every day I be making more moves. Now you know I'm a one out of two. You and me and we make all the rules. Baby, you got some choices to choose. I'm the plug with a global demand. All your dreams I can make them expand. Risk it all and we taking a chance, but finance got me in a trance, yeah, and I love the way you dance,
I met him on Instagram. I thought he was hot, just from
on the track.
Daddy, yeah.
It's in my blood to be a gangster, to be a thug. Mister, I don't give a fuck, bitch, we made it out the mud. Blessings fall from above. I make $1 billion off a jug, middle finger to a judge, bitch. I had a grudge, bitch, I him a plug. No budge, added the tool, ask for wisdom and my grandma grace. She brought me down some jewels, take a mile in my shoes. Persecutors that prosecute, another word for a news, another diabolic rule. More souls to dispute.
All right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Doing it really big, reminding you if you're an artist and you got your own intellectual property, you can make money off your own intellectual property. We got a book up on the website, Learn the Art of Earning Unlimited Money with Hand-to-Hand Distribution. Get the book. Yeah, learn the language, the technique, and the discipline you need to make money from your own intellectual property. It's going down. Get the book. It's only like $29.99. You know?
Get the book. Get the book.
Get the book, baby.
And then call me.
That's
I'll
right.
put the icing on the cake.
That's right. That's right.
Show you how to get that.
Now, and yeah, I can't make this up. Y'all heard what happened in Italy? The lady went over there, and you know she brought the American lingo. She said she wanted chips and salsa. Give me free game. When you're visiting Italy, don't ask for chips and salsa. It doesn't mean the same thing over there. You know? Well, when she got her plate, they gave her Lay's potato chips and a pack of ketchup and a pack of mayonnaise, because salsa means sauce. You got to ask for a specific brand of chips and you gotta say what kind of salsa you want.
Show 'em
Yeah,
show
you
'em a
want
picture.
tortilla,
You gotta show 'em a
got
picture.
to say you want chips and salsa. You know, it don't work like that. I'm right here with Tito Bradley right here.
Yes, sir.
Author of The Vault. Now, The Vault, when you're looking it up, when you open it, it does have 4 different books in one. And when you get the book from Tito directly, you get the color version.
Absolutely. Limited edition. You can only get it from me. If you order from Amazon, it will be black and white. So when I'm at book signing events, come out, you get the
Looks really nice,
exclusive.
right? Let me read you all the
limited edition.
synopsis. All right. It says the vault is 4 stories. I'm gonna kind of give a synopsis. The release date. That's an urban fiction. Ed Wilson, an inmate in Ohio Correctional Institution, has come up for parole right before Christmas. While battling demons with gambling, is trying to stay out of trouble until his parole hearing. His baby mama is giving him a hard time. His mother will only allow him back into her home if he returns to her strict religious lifestyle. Without a place to stay, he can't get paroled. If he doesn't get paroled, he may never leave prison. How far will Ed go to make his release date? That's the urban fiction.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh,
Yes, sir.
that's deep. You know somebody that was in prison?
Yeah, we all know somebody. I got people.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
well, guess what? That ain't urban fiction with them. All right.
It's real life.
All right. Staycation. Staycation, that's a suspense thriller.
Yes, sir.
Amber and Tanner are newlyweds working through a rough patch in their marriage. Due to the looming debt from their student loan, the young attorney and school teacher decide to vacation close to home. In their attempt to create new memories, Amber disappears into thin air. Tanner begins to exhaust all resources towards finding his wife, only to find himself as the #1 suspect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Your wife wasn't nervous about that, was she?
No.
Okay.
I just made a hard left with the stories.
Okay,
You know
all
what I
right.
mean?
All
You jump
right.
from release date.
See?
Go from a
We
guy
gotta
in
talk,
prison.
baby. You know, we gotta
And that's
talk.
an interracial couple.
Okay.
If you go to the
Oh,
cover.
that's an interesting.
Yeah.
Let me
if
go
you
to the cover.
yeah,
What
go to
page
the
is the cover?
Just go. It's the next story after release date.
Help me out.
Hold
Help me
on.
out. Go to the next cover.
Does your wife, do you let anybody proofread your material? Mainly her.
Yeah, she did read Staycation, and she was very well surprised. She was surprised, and she was very well entertained. And I know when I was writing Reciprocation, I let her read a certain part, of murder that I had wrote, and she said, that's too much, and I was like, yeah. Because the book is about a serial killer, and I didn't tell her nothing. I just said I want you to read this, and she was like, "Oh my God, that's too much," which is exactly on point. That's the reaction I wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, she get, but she hear it a lot. I like freestyle. I talk my books out loud, so she hear it.
Wow.
She
like
hears
how
it.
often? Like during the day?
I could
or
be in the car, and I'll just start talking about the books, like I should kill him this way, blah blah blah. She like, what? And so I have to say, okay, this is what's going on with these people, and this is this story. And so she's like, oh, okay. But it changes back and forth. I'm thinking about how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might do this, I might do that. In Blue Euphoria, I was like, I think I'm going to get a girl gonorrhea. She's like, oh, my God, why would you do that? I mean, but, that's real life. It exists. Yeah, go ahead. What's up? When I give my book to the editor, it's done. Yeah, and they clean it up.
So if I was to buy your book right now, everything you wrote is what you wrote.
Oh yeah, the editor only do grammar and punctuation. No, ain't no ghostwriting, and nobody changes my story, and don't nobody touch my story.
We don't have no ghostwriting, man.
I'm a self-published author, which means I control everything. No, I don't answer to nobody. But the fans, you know what I mean? They tell me what they like, what they don't like, and if you're my friend on Facebook, I ask a lot of questions on my fan page.
Now,
and get a
Tito,
lot of feedback.
you alluded to the coming of age already. You said
Right.
it was kind of like your real life. It mirrored your real
Yeah,
life, sort of.
it's some things that happen in my real life that I put in the story.
Right.
Right.
Now, you got the romantic comedy concept to it also. This is a hilarious look at dating in the 21st century, written from a man's point of view. Parrish can't win for losing. He has a great career. He's in shape like Corey Kane that walked in. He's handsome, and yet true love eludes him. Join Parrish on his spontaneous joyride, looking for love in all the wrong places. With his refusal to quit attitude, he finds himself dealing with all kinds of crazy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dating, you know, I wanted to do dating from our perspective, and a lot of things that guys deal with, we don't talk about. We don't talk about output. You might tell your boy, man, I met this chick, she was blah, 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 crazy, yada, yada, yada. But we don't talk out about it. You know, for so long it's been like, if you cry or complain about something, you a sucker, you can't handle her, blah, blah. But a lot of stuff be crazy.
Right.
A lot of stuff, you know, be unnecessary. So I give, and it's no finger pointing, but it's just a perspective from this guy dating and all the different things he has to deal with, dealing with different females. And, you know, he got his issues too. You know, nobody leaves unscathed. This is a relationship roller coaster.
Wow.
And trust me, it's definitely a roller coaster. It's a definite roller coaster with a crash landing. You're gonna really be entertained with that.
Well, that's a dope concept. And if somebody want to patronize you, Tito, where can they get any of your books at?
Well, all of my books are available on Amazon.com. This one will go live next Friday. But I will be at Chicoia's.
You got a release party, yeah.
Got a release party where you can get the limited edition directly from me at Chicoia's, 7 o'clock to 1 p.m. 1 a.m., 7 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Friday, July 2nd.
July 2nd.
You got a couple dope artists. One that's down with us. Semi.
Yes, sir.
Big Semi.
Big Semi. I met him on Instagram on a humble, just in my timeline, and I hit him, and he was hot. He had the flow.
Yeah.
He was spitting fire.
Yeah.
He had the look, and so I just jumped in the inbox like, "Yo, Joe, I want to mess with you."
And you said you mentioned him in your book.
I asked him, "Can I put you in the book?" And he said, "Yeah." And he will be performing live.
What did you put in the book about him without giving the book away?
He performing.
Oh, okay.
He performs in the book at the garage shop.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So yeah, so everybody is who they are. This is what I was saying. I take real people. I take real people and I put them in a fictional story.
What, Tito? That's been your MO since your first book when you came on.
And Cuddy next. Cuddy next. He don't know it yet, but he next. I don't know when and where, but I like the last song, so I'm gonna put him in the mix somewhere.
I know you got to go real quick, man. Inspire the authors coming up behind you, man. Give them some words of encouragement right now.
Don't give up. Be original, and definitely get a good editor. Find a mentor in the game, because now, you know, it's so many of us doing it. Latch on to somebody that's done it before, who can walk you through it. You know, when I first started, I didn't have a mentor. So I was bumping my head, you know, along as I went. But there was no Amazon or KDP to hold your hand. You had to just do it. But now the game is wide open where, you know, you can upload and have your book for sale tomorrow, but you want to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So take your time, find a mentor, and don't give up. Keep writing. Just keep writing. A lot of people ask me, how do you start? Just start writing.
Right.
Just start writing your story, and then, you know, we'll figure the rest out.
That's great advice. Give it up. Go get the vault. Play a T, that's me. We'll be back in a minute with Cuddy.
I make big man work like Shaq Dog. Make big man move like a U-Haul. 720 big drill when I go hard. And I'm one real pro star. And I'm getting to the bread like Spelt Dog. And the voice just flake like Kellogg. Man, you robbing from Peter to PayPal. I swear I'm trill. Break bread with the fam, make a meal. I swear I'm sick, I'm ill. No talk, big stick off steel. I'm a shark, Navy SEAL. Free my guys so they all get a pill. Come home, stay low, chase grills. 720 and climb the wheel. Back 'em seal. Break bread, make a meal. I drill, I'm trill. 720 and climb on wheel. Big drill, big bills on the heels. Big work, break scales. Break bread, fake dead, that's for real. You can hit me on a trip next 10. I'ma ship it through the DHL. Make meals, let's sell. Back 'em seal. Break bread, make a meal. I drill, I'm trill. 720 and climb on wheel. Big drill, big bills on the heels. Big work, break scales. Break bread, fake dead, that's for real. You can hit me on a trip next 10. I'ma ship it through the DHL. Make meals, let's sell. Back 'em seal. seal, back 'em seal, back 'em seal, back 'em seal. Yeah. Get it in, then I get the shit gone. Looks maximum money is long. If I can seal, cause the pack be strong. When you rich, you can never do wrong. My swag got a drip of his own. You smell a rich nigga cologne. The numbers running up on my phone. DJs won't leave me alone. Heavy drip, heavy drip, heavy drip. 32 hanging out my clip. That's the F and N on my hip. Heavy ice on, I can't slip. Couple phone inside one spray. Ball on these hoes like Mike. Heavy hand on the hoe like Ike. Bitch, I do what I like. Seal, back 'em seal, back 'em seal. Big work, heavyweight, big pills. Tryna stack up a couple $100 million. Runs in my bag, so I keep it sealed. Back 'em seal, back 'em seal, back 'em seal. Break bread, make a meal. I drill, I'm trill. 720 incline, one wheel. Big drip, big bills on the heels. Big work, break scales. Break bread, fake dead, that's for real. You can hit me on the track next tennis. I'ma ship it through the DHL. Make meals, let's sell. Back 'em seal, back 'em seal, back 'em seal. Back 'em seal, back 'em seal, back 'em seal. Back 'em seal, back 'em seal, back 'em seal. Break bread, make a meal. I drill, I'm trill. 720 incline, one wheel. Big drill, big bills on the heels. Big work, break scales. Break bread, fake dead, that's for real. You can hit me on the trap next tennis. I'ma ship it through the DHL. Make meals, let's sell. Back 'em seal, back 'em seal.
All right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. I probably was still wrapped up in that vacuum seal. Y'all gotta forgive me, you know what I mean? It's big shout out to Corey Kane, you know what I mean? Hey, Corey Kane got the Bitter Rabbit. He got a new project out. He got the Butterfly joint out. Y'all gotta go get that. Really dope music. I'm really proud of the new material, Corey Kane, straight up and down. Y'all really gotta go get that. Y'all being a real treat. Yeah, July 10th, the OnlyFans live stream concert. You know, where, you know, artists and their fans and brands, hustlers and their brands meet. You know, Wood came up with that one. That was pretty slick. You know, I'm still trying to get it off the tongue. You know, so, you know, that came off the tongue real slick. Yeah. But I'm right here with Cuddy right here. Yeah. T2 the label. What's up, Cuddy? What's up? How you? Man, everything is fantastic. I remember I ran into you a couple weeks ago at the mall. I said, Cuddy, what's up, man? We rocking. You like, huh? Who, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You was doing your thing out there. Do you always be out and about, man, networking and politicking?
You gotta remember, he came through here first.
Yeah,
right here. Right next up.
Here first.
Yeah.
See you.
Yeah, he did.
Then you see him at the mall.
Yeah, he came here first. Yeah, thank you.
But yeah.
Thank you for putting some perspective on that. I appreciate that.
But yeah, 24/7 though. Like every day I wake up, it's venue anywhere they got people at. I gotta go promote. I got cars here. Hey, stop real quick. If you don't stop, it's cool. You ain't got here. If you do, hey, can you listen to Cuddy? No, get him a hip real quick.
You're independent. You got your own movement. Yeah. T2 the label.
2T the label.
2T the label. Explain that. What's that all about?
See, 2T the label, like people call me Cut. You feel me? Like it's just. It was more elaborated on it. They call me Cut because I never gave a care about nothing. You would never make it nowhere if you left. If you hold on to the bullshit, you gotta let go of everything.
So is that cut like shiesty, like 'cause you know?
No, not.
No, cut your losses. Cut your losses.
You feel me? I'm from Superior. We in my hood. You feel me? 61st. You know, you feel me? So they call me Cut with 2 T's. You feel me? So it was 2 T's on. So 2T the label.
2T the label.
Tough times, you feel me?
Tough times.
Yeah. So
overcomer of tough times.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, how were you able to overcome it?
You feel me? You gotta push to keep it going using all that ammunition.
Push to keep it going using all that. Yeah, you can take that however you want to take
that's
it.
In that song, Ambition.
You know what I mean? Ammunition, baby. I know a few of you got some ammunition out there. Go ahead.
You know, like I say, you gotta push it, keep it going, using all that ammunition. Don't let nothing stop you. There's 1,000 things will try to stop you from getting where you need to go. Yeah. People over here. I get on the show. People try to come to the show. I can't even get. I'm gonna walk to that motherfucker.
You seem to have a level head, man. Like you don't get rattled easy. Like, am I reading that correctly?
Yeah, I done so much negative. When I went to prison, I was over with. I was like, I got down here. Yeah, this ain't where I want to be at. I looked in the mirror, got myself sent to the hole. Where 33 strategies of law, 48 laws of power, and the art of seduction 12 times each.
Huh? We didn't twiddle our thumbs and just do push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Looked in the mirror and told myself, bro, look what you doing. Where you at? I got myself sent to the hole. You feel me? So, because I can't be around the homies. Hey, bro, trying to come play some dominoes? Man, what production is you doing? Nothing. You trying to come play? I don't play basketball, bro. You trying to come? I don't do none of that, bro. I need to do something myself because I told my judge if she don't give me all that time that she was going to give me, that I'm going to do something good when I come home. She said, prove it to me. All right, I went to the hole, sat there, wrote 1,997 songs plus. Right.
Wait, let me take it back. You wrote how many songs?
1,997.
I don't think Tupac wrote that many songs when he locked up.
How long did it take me to write that many? That was before I did 3 years in prison, but that was before the 3 years even hit. Damn, I could write like 7 songs in a day. Like, mind you, little do you know it, I can write a song in my head while you're talking to me.
So you wrote over 1,000 songs in 3 years while you were incarcerated.
You ain't got nothing else to do?
Wow, that's big.
I got a lot of paper.
So you killed, what's the one dude? Yeah, I got more songs than Pop. That was one of y'all rappers out there shared that. Well, y'all ain't doing it. Y'all, huh? Drake?
The favorite song? See, it's a trick to that. When people ask me what's my favorite song, I'm telling you, you gotta let me tell you that I can't have a favorite because every time I got a favorite, I'll tell myself I'm about to make another one to top that one, a better one. So I don't have a favorite. I don't, cause mind you, I can do way better if that's like dudes say this.
No, that's a great way to look at it. Like you're constantly looking to improve and perfect
every time
and hone your skills.
As of right now, that's a good question. Right now is Better Days.
Better Days.
Yeah, man.
Now, you had a little harmonization in it.
Yeah.
Is that where you're going with it,
You
going
had
forward?
to feel the soul in there, man. It's a real strong message behind that.
Why Better Days?
Why Better Days? Because in the beginning of the song, you're going to hear, like, the police voicemail come on. They left me a voicemail on my phone, Detective Gonzalez, and she's saying, hey, we advised by family members of the deceased that you might have been with him the day he was killed. Police tried to say I killed my own brother, but the police didn't try to say it. Just a person inside the family that didn't like me. It was my right-hand man. You feel me? Right hand. And he said, oh, no, he probably had something to do with it.
How did that make you feel?
Made me mad.
Made you angry?
Real mad, but I'm like.
Did you reflect it in your music?
Yeah. He really the twin reason why I'm pushing right now. He up in the sky right now.
So you was going through the same thing like Wild Melly. Like Melly, you know, he had put some music out talking about his best friend, and then they convicted him on murder his friend.
Yeah, they actually convicted him. Somebody just tried to tell somebody that, oh, yeah, he did this. Knowing I ain't had nothing to do with it. But when I dropped the song and everybody hear it, they're like, bruh,
it cleared it up.
I can hear that in my bones that you ain't had nothing to do with it.
Ah! Yeah, we had to set the record straight. We put it out there, and y'all ate it up and caught wind on how we really feel about it.
Yeah, and big shout out to Aki, a.k.a. LA. He the person that's on the second verse of it.
Okay.
You know, we got a phone call. Everything in the song is real. All the voicemails you'll hear.
How proud did it make you feel, and how good did you sleep that night knowing that you spit something real on the track and you really didn't have nothing to do with what they thought, and then people started to feel that, and you know, how does that?
It made me actually, this one incident made me feel extremely good, and they all started coming after this. You feel me? We all street dudes. You know, a guy, I pulled up on a guy just finna go see him about some sounds and stuff. Another guy that was there was one of my dude twin, the one that died, one of his people that thought I probably had something to do with it. And you know how hood dudes is. He wanted to get busy. He like, bro, come here, cut. I said, what's up? He like, talk to me real quick, man to man, no disrespect. He say, I heard your song today about my brother. He said, if I did not hear that song before today, it would have been action right when I seen you when you pulled up.
Wow. Fathom that. That's real.
Told me to my face that. He said, I ain't disrespect you. I know how you is, and you feel we both men to men, but I heard that song, and I'm going to stand next to you and tell everybody in the family, but I know you ain't had nothing to do with that. They say they thought I was with him the day he was killed. I ain't see you in 2 months before you was killed. Right. That hurt. I mean, my birthday bash was yesterday. I performed that song, and it hit me harder, real hard yesterday, though. Real hard. I was like, man, because that's my singing partner. Like, he sing, I sing. He can hit notes Prince can hit. Promise you he can. Man, he can hit notes Prince can hit like he got a rubber band attached to his nuts or something.
You got to stuff in a rubber band. You got to stuff in a rubber band. Okay, that's dope. So talk about your project, man. First of all, before we get to that, you've been dropping singles after singles. It's not
every week.
Why is that? Why come with the single game? Is that a marketing ploy, a marketing strategy? What?
It's a way that I'm going with it. As like,
where you learn that at?
In my head.
You say I'm just gonna do singles.
Yep. A different vibe here. Mind you, I dropped the singing stuff right here for the ladies. Boom, I went and dropped some stuff right here for this type of genre. Mind you, the last song, the song I just performed, I spoke Spanish in that one. Which means I speak fluent languages, you feel me? So I put that into retro speaking, put this into another one, come a whole bunch of ways, show people, oh, I ain't gonna just come one way. You will never be able to be like, hey, I'm about to sound like Cuddy on the track. Bet you don't. Bet you don't. Bet you don't. That's a fact.
Dope. That's dope. So are you, because we were speaking candidly before the show, you're thinking about coming with a full project though?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about coming with just like my idea of getting different genres. I got a couple different people. One of them being Semi. Bro spoke to him earlier.
Okay.
You know, because I know they got different styles. He got a different style. He got a different style. He got a different style. Just like Cuddy. I'm a man of all styles. I can mimic it. If most I give, I can hear it, I can mimic it.
Yeah.
Type stuff. I can sing, rap, either one. I can mix it up on a whole beat.
Do you got any of your stuff in the digital stores right now?
Oh, I got like a good nine songs in digital. All on all major platforms, even Instagram Reels.
Tell them how to look it up.
You know, you can go on Instagram, you can go on Google, you can Google Two to the Label. You can type in Cuddy anywhere, Cuttie. Type it in anywhere, and I'll definitely pop up. Better Days.
So that's the name of the project, Better Days, where they can look it up. So you're going to close the show out right now. You got to join, you're going to perform.
I'm going to actually perform Better Days.
You're going to actually do Better
Days. Y'all got to hear that?
Who did that? You know who did that?
DJ Rod Productions.
DJ who?
DJ Rod Productions.
DJ Rod Productions.
My main engineer for Two to the Label Record Builder.
Give it up right now. Cuddy!
Mailbox of calling in regards to John Cleat.
GIP, I love you, bro.
Advised by family members of the deceased that you might have been with him the day that he was killed. If you can give me a call back, 623.
I keep a smile and keep the pain away. I know I break for better days. I keep my head up in the black truck. I ain't with all of that talking shit like a mad truck. I just really want today to do a different way. Between there, be a male, take it to the grave. I miss the homie, bro. Why you ain't call me, bro? When it came with the 40 on me, put it on the floor. Niggas want let me dead, said that I kill my own man. That's against all the codes, and I can't see me going. So clear, but can you see just what they doing all for you? And I've been telling them I'm not the one, so do what you gon' do. And I miss those better days, better days. I keep a smile and keep the pain away. I know I ready for better days. I keep my head up in the black truck. I ain't with all of the talking shit like a mad child. Hold on.
Hello? Hey boy, KO boy, GD boy, these niggas got me fucked up, man. Hey bro, just pull up on me, bro. I can't say too much on the phone.
Grab the chopper. Where you at, bro? Where you at?
Get on my knees and pray. Hopefully things change. Had a talk with Allah. I pray for better days. Did a lot, cause I woke up today. But somebody gon' die if they fuck with me today. I suffer from anxiety, don't lie to me. I get aggressive when I'm mad, get these demons out of me. So tired of pussy niggas trying me. M&P Smith and Wesson on the side of me, now it's on the side. Where I come from, it get dangerous. I'll catch you like and leave you lame. Do you really know what pain is? I say some niggas ain't make it past a kid.
I keep a smile and keep the pain away. I know I ready for better days. I keep my head up in the black truck. I ain't with all of that talking shit like a mad child.
You have reached the voicemail box of.
Hey, Cuddy.
What's up?
I just woke up on my feet.
What's wrong, baby?
My son told me to call and check on you.
I'm good. Got you.
I love you. Call me back.
I love you too, baby.
I keep a smile and keep the pain away. I know I pray for better days. I got my head out in the black truck. I ain't with all of that talking shit like a mantra. I just really want today to go a different way. Between there being male, take it to the graveyard. Graveyard.
I told y'all I got help, right? Fire. Y'all got to rock with Cuddy, 2T the label. That was dope, man. Appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Big shout out to Arthur, Tito, and Bradley for coming on. Everybody for coming in tonight and tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Playa T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah. Let's take some.
Steady. Every day I be making boss moves. Now you know I'm the one I do too. Be with me and we make on the roof. Baby, you got some trust, it's the truth. I'm the plug with a global good man. All your dreams I could make a man.